You can call me Mystic Mike because I predict these things.
Jasmine Jasudavicius takes on Mayra Bueno Silva this weekend at UFC Fight Night Saudi Arabia. And this is very good matchmaking. Very interesting women's fight. Mayra Bueno Silva, very well-rounded. Very good striker, has a lot of power, throws really good leg kicks, really good teep kicks. Willing to stand in the pocket and throw punches. She's willing to take one to give one. So very exciting. Pretty good chin on her. Jasmine Jasudavicius, I wouldn't say she's a better striker, but she is willing to stand with anybody. But I think her path to victory in any fight is really to mix her striking up with her takedowns and kind of control the engagements on the ground. So Mayra Bueno Silva, 10-4-1, 33 years old. She's 5'6", 66.5-inch reach. Jasmine Jasudavicius, 35 years old, 5'7", 68-inch reach. So she'll have a 1.5 inch reach advantage and a 1 inch height advantage. So Mayra Bueno Silva coming off of a loss to Mayra Bueno. That was a good fight. Mayra Bueno, she's like 5'11", so she's huge for the division. Ended up getting the takedown on her and landing a nasty elbow, and it was a doctor stoppage. Before that, fight with Raquel Pennington, that was kind of back and forth. Mayra Bueno Silva, she had her moments in that fight, just in the clinch, getting the takedowns in the round one, getting her back. A lot of clinching in that fight, and you could tell it was really taking a toll on Mayra Bueno Silva because she completely gassed in that fight, and you could say she kind of gave up in round 5. So not a very good look to see that from somebody, especially in a title fight, when you're losing and you end up just kind of laying on your back, not wanting to engage or get back up to your feet. So had a lot of opportunity to land chokes in that fight with Pennington and couldn't get them, which is concerning because I feel like she does have really good jiu-jitsu. But Pennington, I think she's also, brown belt maybe in jiu-jitsu last time I looked. But Mayra Bueno Silva has a lot of power, but she'll also get, she also has an ability to catch submissions in her fights off of her back. Jasmine Jasudavicius, very good takedown threat. Got a lot of takedowns in her last fight against Ariane Lipski. Was able to control the fight with Fatima Klein. Fatima Klein moved up in weight though, so that kind of helped her to control her. Priscilla Cachoeira got her with a Darce choke, so really struggled in her fight with Tracy Cortez on the feet, couldn't get her takedowns. So that's a concern of mine if she can't get the takedowns against Mayra Bueno Silva, because again, Silva's got a lot of power. She's willing to stand there and engage. She's really only looking to take the fight to the ground if she gets taken down, and then she works her submission game. But able to beat something like Miranda Maverick, who's also a good submission specialist, good grappler. But I just think Jasmine Jasudavicius, I think she's going to be able to get her takedowns in this fight and control Mayra Bueno Silva on the ground and tire her out. I think she'll be able to stay out of trouble on the ground and not really get caught with anything on the feet either. It's hard for me to trust Bueno Silva after these last two fights. She got taken down by Chasson and beat up there. Obviously, she was controlled by Raquel Pennington, kind of gave up, kind of gassed in that fight. All of her other wins just aren't against the best competition. I mean, she got that standing guillotine over Holly Holm, but Holly Holm was like 40 years old at that point and not really a grappler. Lena Landsberg, 10-7. Stephanie Yeager, Yanan Wu, lost to Manny Fiora, who's elite. But I just feel like anytime she fights anybody with kind of a step up in competition, she doesn't do very well. What's up? No, sorry. You were gone? How long were you gone? Oh. So I think Jasudavicius, I think she's going to be able to get her on the ground. I don't think she's going to stand there and bang with her for very long in the feet. I think she'll be able to get her to the ground and kind of just control her from there and beat her up. So she's pretty active on the ground as well. Once she gets her takedown, she's immediately throwing punches. She kind of makes you decide where you're going to go on the ground. She's not looking to just control you and ride out the round. She's punching and looking to land punches and do damage to get you to move and potentially open up opportunities for her to get her submissions. But good jiu-jitsu defense. Don't think she's ever been tapped. I think all of her losses are by decisions, unanimous split decisions. So very good cardio. I think that's one of her biggest keys to victory here, especially against Silva, who we see kind of fade as the fight goes on. I've never seen Jasudavicius really get tired. She's not the biggest for the weight class in terms of mass on her. She is going to be taller, but I think Bueno Silva she's gonna have more mass, and Jasudavicius, I don't think she cuts a lot of weight, so I think she's able to kind of just push the pace that way. So I don't see a finish in this fight. Maybe Jasudavicius, if she can tire her out on the ground, maybe TKO her, but I do think that she'll control this for the majority of the fight on the ground, en route to a decision victory. So let me know what you guys think. Appreciate you watching. Thanks.